when the Finance Secretary last met the UK Government and what was discussed?
Cabinet Secretary Derek Mackay.
The Chief Secretary to the Treasury on Thursday, 26 October, along with Mark Drakeford, the Cabinet Secretary for Finance and Local Government in the Welsh Government, plus the Permanent Secretary of the Northern Ireland Executive. As I advised the Finance and Constitution Committee, the agenda for the meeting included discussion on the prospects for the inaugural UK autumn budget, an update on Brexit, including any progress on EU programmes and guarantees, and also used the opportunity to once again call on the UK Government to reverse their planned cuts in expenditure, lift the 1% pay cap for all public service workers, and provide sufficient resources for pay rises across the UK, which at least match inflation.
Tom Arthur.
Cabinet Secretary for that answer. I wondered in the course of these meetings if the UK Government was able to explain why they are reducing the railway allocation budget to Scotland by £600 million.
Cabinet Secretary.
No, there certainly hasn't been a satisfactory explanation to that. Members in the Chamber might be aware, certainly should be aware, that the UK Government want to change the formula that was overseen by the regulator before, and that was essentially a share of investment in the railways in terms of how much of the railways was in Scotland. The UK Government have proposed to change that and thereby reduce the resources to Scotland and not give us the resources that we would require to maintain it and develop it in the fashion that we would all wish to see. And I would encourage all political parties to engage in this very important issue to ensure that we get a fair deal for the railways in Scotland.